This week, the greatest minds in cancer research came together to unveil some small but pivotal advances in cancer research, from skin cancer to lung cancer, and even a new approach to treating breast cancer that could one day mean breast cancer patients won't spend a single night in the hospital. What a breakthrough that would be. But some of these findings have already set off firestorms, so we asked our senior health and medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser, to cut through some of the hype. Rich, welcome back. Let's start
Thanks,
with
Elizabeth. It's great to...
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you know, when you have a meeting of cancer researchers, you always hope for a big breakthrough. But the way things usually work is in baby steps. And as you were saying, this meeting really brought a number of glimmers of hope.
Well, let's start with melanoma cancer, because the researchers have come up with a brand new drug that they say for the first time can extend the lives of people with advanced stage melanoma cancer. How does it work?
Well, this is pretty exciting. Our immune system is critically important to preventing cancers. In our bodies, cells are changing all the time, and these cells could go on to produce cancers. But our immune system circulates and it knocks these cells out. What they're doing with this drug is unleashing the immune system, your body's own immune system, to go out and attack these melanoma cells. And what they found is this approach is promising. Those people who received this drug survived longer than those who did not. It's not ready yet to be used clinically, but in this trial it was very promising and very exciting, not just for melanoma, but for approaching other cancers.
Let's also talk about this new treatment in breast cancer treatment that is actually causing a lot of controversy. It would eventually mean that women who are getting a lumpectomy, where you remove the part of the breast that might have the cancer in it, and radiation in just 1 to 2 visits to the hospital, meaning no hospital overnight visits. How does this work, and why is it so controversial? It seems fantastic.
Well, you know, when you look at cancer treatment, there's this balance between using therapies that will kill the cancer, but also have very strong side effects on the patient. It's a balance between which one is going to do more damage. So what they tried to do here is, in women with breast cancer who needed a lumpectomy, they gave directed radiation therapy during the surgery. And they compared that to women who had lumpectomy, who had the normal 6 weeks of daily radiation treatment, and then followed them over time. And they found that those who had the one-time dose, that one time they were in the hospital, did just as well. The caveat here, the thing you have to watch out for, is that they only followed women for 2 to 4 years, and on average 2 years. And many researchers are saying you need to follow them for up to 8 to 9 years to know, will it be as effective? Will the cancer cells come back?
But in other words, the women who just got that single dose of radiation doing as well as women who had to go back repeatedly for many radiation visits. In fact, one woman who had just the single dose of radiation ran a marathon 2 weeks after that treatment. That's pretty amazing.
I think that's incredible, and you know, whatever can be done to reduce the toxicity, to reduce those side effects, is very important. You know, the side effects from cancer therapy can be very severe, and so narrowing it down to just that treatment you need is what they're trying to get at.
And finally, just a few seconds left. In lung cancer, there's some new research that shows that estrogen might lead to the rising rates in lung cancer among women.
Well, since 1975, the rates of lung cancer in men have gone down dramatically, while during the same period they've doubled in women. And people are trying to figure out why. Is it just because women started smoking later, or something else? A number of studies now are pointing to a critical role of estrogen. We know estrogen receptors in breast cancer are very important to development of breast cancers. And what they're finding is that there are also receptors in lung cancer that for estrogen. So they're looking at how does that stimulate cancer, and is it a possible treatment approach to block the role of estrogens in lung cancer?
Wow, lots of really promising and exciting breakthroughs. Thanks so much, Rich, for being here this morning to discuss them with us. And you can find more expert resources to help answer your questions about cancer at abcnews.com.